Good afternoon to you all. Today, planning to take an important mapping skill. It's a part of topographic map reading, and we say much needed skill as well. Finding directions in the topographic maps, and there are different ways of finding directions in the topographic maps. That two common ways we are going to look into it today, and among the two, one we are already familiar with it, which many of us know very well. I will show you in the screen now. Just have a look. What you see on the screen is it's cardinal points or cardinal directions, we say, intercardinal directions as well. You can see in this. Actually, we have north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. Of course, these 8 directions are we are already familiar with it. And by using this, finding directions in the topographic map also, we feel much comfortable. Okay, so this is most familiar with it, most familiar method of finding directions. So I don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, and I'm planning to take other way of finding directions, that is compass bearings. I just turn this page, you have a look here. Yes, have a close look. This is called compass bearing. Actually, we get directions in angle, and this way of finding direction is much more accurate than the previous method what we discussed. If you look keenly, the north always we point as 0 degree, and south we always point as 180 degree, and in the east we always point as 90 degree, and to the west we always point as 270 degree. So finding the directions by using angle, that's called compass bearing. And we have 360 degrees here, and it begins with a 0 and it moves in clockwise direction. From 180 to 270, clockwise direction. From 270 to 360, clockwise direction. So it begins from 0, move clockwise, have a complete circle, 360 degrees. Okay. This way of finding direction is called compass bearing. Hope you learned some basics now, or you continue, you're familiar with it now. And let us work out this in the topographic map. Okay. I'll take you to the question now. There are 2 questions about compass bearing to be solved. Just have a look into these 2 questions. Measure the bearing from the lighthouse to viewpoint. You must give answer in degrees. Second one, measure the bearing from the viewpoint to lighthouse. And again, you must give your answer in degrees. Okay. Shall we work out now? Yes, we'll begin. Give me some time. I'll take my topographic map. Yes, you need to look carefully here. I have a black and white copy of a topographic map here. And for finding bearing, you need a ruler and protractor ruler. You need a ruler and protractor ruler. Before we find the bearings, we need to locate the two places in this map. Okay. So one is lighthouse, another one is viewpoint. The map key is given here. This symbol refers lighthouse and this symbol refers viewpoint. Okay. So if you look keenly in this map, yes, we have viewpoint here and we have lighthouse here. So one question says to measure the angle from lighthouse to viewpoint here. And the second question says you need to measure the angle from viewpoint to lighthouse. Okay. So let me find bearing for the first question. So what you are supposed to do, you should first of all, as soon as you located the places, you draw a straight line. You draw a straight line. It must be 90 degrees straight. Okay, vertical line. And from the point, I mean starting point, I mean A, we name it as A. I mean the lighthouse. You draw another straight line to viewpoint because we need to get angle for the viewpoint from lighthouse. So you connect these two places through a straight line. Okay. So first, this must be the first step, finding out the places, then draw a vertical line by crossing, by going across the lighthouse, and you need to have another line connecting lighthouse and viewpoint. Now take your protractor. Most of us know how to handle protractor, how to position the protractor. So you need to get angle from lighthouse. So place your protractor and the central point of the protractor exactly over the lighthouse. Okay. And the line straight line of the protractor and the line straight line which you have drawn now overlapped. It means that you are on the exactly right position of your protractor. Okay. And now look at the angle here. We have viewpoint here. Follow this line, follow this line. It's somewhere between 120 and 130. It means it's 125, 126, 127. 127 is the answer now for the first question. 127 degree. I mean, the compass bearing from lighthouse to viewpoint. Lighthouse to viewpoint is 127 degree. We'll just note it down. Okay, I think it's quite clear now. Yes, let us solve the second question now. I made the line already, vertical line. Now you need to get the bearing. Now you need to get the bearing from a viewpoint to lighthouse. The angle won't be same. Okay, so let us work on it. So already we made a straight line. I made it to save my time. So we can keep the ruler away. Let me use protractor now. Yeah. Yes. I'll keep the center point of the protractor over viewpoint, and again ensure that the vertical line of the protractor and the line which you have drawn, they are overlapping exactly. Okay. If you see that they are overlapping exactly, yes, you are on the right position. You placed your protractor in the right way. Okay. Now you check from here, you check the angle. Okay, it is somewhere between 120 and 130. To be more accurate, 120, 125, 127. 127. This time also we got 127, but you have one more to work out also to get more accurate answer. Okay, for example, you need to add 180 degree. You need to add 180 degree. Why you are supposed to add 180 degree here? Any places on the left side, if you're measuring a place from the left side of your protractor, you need to go for 180 degree because you're already going across. You're already going across 180 degree. And actually the place, whenever the place goes beyond 180 degree, you need to add 180 degree and the degree which you got. The degree which you got should be added with 180 degree. Then you will get the final total. The final total is the angle for this. So I hope you are getting it. So we got 127 as the answer, 127 degree as an answer, and we have to add it with 180 degree. So 127 plus 180, if you add 307. Second. 307 degree. 307 degrees is the answer. So I mean 127 degrees is the answer for the first one, and 370 is the, sorry, 307 is the answer for the second one. Okay. Hope now you're clear with how to get bearings from the topographic map. Hope you all know how to work out. So you need to have topographic map. You need to have from and to places. You need to use protractor. You need to use ruler. Okay, for finding bearings. Thank you. With this, let's end now.